Hey friends, it is time for a little story time. I have a great story that I have been wanting to tell, but the home just closed, and so now I can finally tell the story. My client wanted to purchase a home. He's been looking for a while. A house came on the market and he called me. I really want to see this as soon as possible. It was a Thursday. They were going to do an open house that evening, sort of unusual. And we wanted to make sure we saw it on our own. So we said, we're going to go Friday morning at 9 a.m. When we got there, I got a message from the listing agent saying, hey, we've already got an offer in hand. I'm expecting another one. Can you give me an idea of what your client wants to do as soon as you can? As my client was walking up the walk, he said, I feel like I've seen this house before. And then when we looked, we realized that house had been on the market for 3 weeks, a week or so prior. It had just gone off the market for a week and had come back on. That first time, the house was priced at $920,000. There are a lot of things that go into getting your home ready for sale. There are a lot of things that go into pricing a home. Generally, your agent is going to help you quite a lot with both of those things. And that is what we do. That is a big part of what we do. Not only tell you where we think it should be priced, but also come up with a pricing strategy that's going to work for you and get you the most eyeballs, visitors, and hopefully the most offers on your home that you're putting on the market. We realized that neither he nor I had seen this home that had been on the market for 3 weeks and looked at it as anything that would be remotely appealing to him. And so we never saw it. We had seen it in MLS. It didn't light a fire under either of us, and we just went on past it. And so when I then saw this new listing that came on that looked fantastic, it looked great for him. He saw it, was super excited, wanted to see it really quickly, get in there. And as soon as we went through 15, 20 minutes, he walked out and said, I want it. What do I need to do? I just want it done. I just want the keys. That was exactly what he said. And when I compared those two listings, again, two different agents, those two listings couldn't have been more different, even though they were of the same house. The first listing, again, had been listed for $920,000. The second time around, it was listed for $899,000. Do you want to know what happened? The 3 weeks that it was listed for $920,000 with no staging, with dark photos that I'm not entirely sure, well, they had to have been professional because some of them were drones in a house that really didn't need drone photography. And they were sort of mixed up. The first photo was largely of the roof. They were, again, very dark. They did not show off any of the great details that the house had to offer. And it was listed at $920,000. Second listing, they'd come in and done a little touch-up painting. They'd cleaned up, decluttered, staged, had professional pictures made that were bright, showed off all of the great features of the house, a great exterior photo as the primary photo that really showed a wow house. They didn't do anything dramatic. There was no major kitchen renovation or anything like that. But the difference between that $920,000 listing that had no offers, some showings, no offers for 3 weeks, and then the $899,000 listing that sold for $1,025,000 and had 5 offers, 2 or 3 of which were cash, and most of which I believe waived the inspection. So again, really, really easy for the seller. Was it that $20,000 difference in price, or was it the $20,000 difference in price coupled with all of the additional marketing, the staging, the painting, the just showing the house off? So if you think that we're in a market where you can put your home on and it really doesn't matter, trust me, it matters, because that $920,000 listing did not get any offers at all. And once it went back on the market with a great agent who did all of those things, it sold for over $1 million, and the seller got the deal that they wanted that made their life easier. So trust me, even in a market that is very heavily weighted towards the sellers, this story goes to show that there always are things that you can do, and hiring a great agent really does make a huge difference. If you are ready to figure out what you need to do to get your home sold for the most amount of money with the least amount of hassle, I would love to talk to you. Give me a call, send me a message, shoot me an email, and let's get started.